Hey guys, I just want to talk to you a minute about the actual battles of the American Revolution. So we're going to start with Lexington and Gonzales. So Lexington is the first battle of the American Revolution. That is where they say the shots heard around the world. That's essentially what it is. So basically, you this is 1775. You don't have cell phones, you don't have emails, you don't have TikTok, you don't have any of that stuff. And so they have people waiting up on the top of the hill to see what is coming. There's somebody always on watch. And so you have this guy named Paul Revere. He sees people coming, and so in order to warn people, he's riding on a horse yelling, "The British are coming, the British are coming." And they have this lighthouse that it'll shine when there's people within the distance. So there's people being aware of what's going on, and they're letting everybody know of what is happening. So the Battle of Gonzales is similar to the Battle of Lexington because they are both the first battle of such revolutions. So you have the Battle of Lexington, which is the first battle of the American Revolution, and then you have the Battle of Gonzales, which is the first battle of the Texas Revolution. So you're just gonna compare those two. There's a lot of similarities and a lot of differences. So just make sure you are known about those. You'll learn more about that of the Battle of Lexington, of course, next year. That brings us to the Battle of Saratoga. The Battle of Saratoga, if you remember anything at all, it is the turning point in the Civil War. I mean, not the Civil War, the American Revolution. And so, if you look at it this way, there's L, S, and Y. They go in order. So the Battle of Saratoga is the turning point in the American Revolution. So that's one of the biggest things. So if you take anything out of this, is that the Battle of Saratoga, it pretty much defines the fact that the colonists actually have a chance at winning. The American Revolution, you would think, okay, we don't really have military. That's one thing that the colonists don't really have, but they kind of have. So basically, they have a bunch of volunteers that join, just like they did in the Texas Revolution. But you're facing against the biggest military in the world, the biggest powerhouse in all of the world. And a lot of people don't think that the colonists could have made just a splash in the American Revolution. So after the Battle of Saratoga, that's when you have the French come in and help. You have Lafayette and von Steuben, who is a German military soldier. He comes in and he starts training all of our military how to properly engage in war. Then you have the Battle of Yorktown, which is the final battle of the American Revolution that basically sets up the fact that the war is over. Later on, a couple years later, you have what's called the Treaty of Paris of 1783. Yes, the war ended in 81, but it took 2 years to write the treaty. And of course, the treaty was written in Paris. So those are just some important facts. Later on, we'll talk about the Declaration of Independence. Now, the Declaration of Independence is very different than a normal document. So we'll have plenty of time to talk about that.